Lenka and I'm the one from Happy Heartsy. Today I want to show you how to crochet this camel stitch. So camel stitch, you can also find this stitch under different name, and it's usually referring to the half double crochet in third loop only. Also, it's not exactly the same, but it could be like a crochet, like a knit stitch. So because it looks like a knitted pattern, but it's crocheted. So now let's get into it. And also this pattern is also one side, so the other one is, yeah, so we have a back side of the pattern and the right side of the pattern, and it's basically just out of the half double crochet. So if you don't know how to make the half double crochet, this video should explain how to crochet this stitch. But if you'd like a full tutorial for like a 3 basic stitches, like how to crochet single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, then feel free to visit the link in the description. Also, I have a full tutorial pack for this stitch with the photo tutorials, written pattern, and now you're watching the full video tutorial for this stitch, so feel free again to see the link in the description. So thank you so much, and now let's get started. Alright, and for the camel stitch, you will start with any number of the foundation chains plus 1. So let's say that you need for some pattern like a 20 stitches, then you have to make 21. So it doesn't matter if it's even number or odd number, just make whatever you'd like, even for the practice or whatever your specific pattern requires. And for this tutorial I made 25 foundation chain, and now let's start with the first row, and it's super easy because actually this all entire pattern is in half double crochet stitch. Then it just depends where we're gonna place the hook. So for the first row is regular half double crochet in each chain, so you will start your half double crochet into the second chain from the hook, so we don't count the loop on our hook as a first chain, but whatever is below. Also, one thing what I'd like to actually do, some crocheters, they insert the hook into that V shape and then make the stitch. I rather do it in the back of it. So when you can see the V shapes, your top of the foundation chain, and you turn it, you can see the bumps. So basically one bump is one chain, and that's where I insert the hook. So when I refer to insert the hook into the next chain, you can do it either or, it's up to you. I feel like it makes a nice, like, cleaner edge of the bottom of the pattern, so that's why I kind of like to do it in the bumps. But it's not a mistake if you do it your way. So now how to do the half double crochet: we do yarn over, insert the hook into the second chain from the hook, yarn over, pull up the loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull up the loop, all 3 loops. So this is what you do across the whole like foundation chain until the end of the row. So you will always do yarn over, insert the hook into the next chain, yarn over, pull up the loop, yarn over, pull up the loop through all 3 loops. So this is what you continue. For the full tutorial, if you are a beginner with crocheting, then in the description, feel free to visit the link either for this full pack tutorial where you can see the written pattern and also the photo tutorial, or you can also find a link where I lead you to the like a how to crochet for beginners. So this is where you will learn how to single crochet, how double crochet, and double crochet. So those 3 basic stitches. So this is how it looks so far. So let me just finish the whole row and I'll be back for the second row. Alright, so now I'm about to make my last half double crochet into the last chain. So this is my first row, how it looks. Now you do chain 1 and turn the project. So now for the camel stitch, it also refers to the like a half double crochet in the third loop. And you will be like alternating each row with the very front loop or very back loop. So what does that mean is that the chain 1 counts as a turning chain only, And now you can see, when you see the top, you can see the foundation, I mean your stitches. So this is how it looks. This is your like a V stitch, the top V stitch, and when somebody refers to the front loop, you will just insert the hook right here to that front loop of this V shape. But then when you see it from the sideways, then you can see that there's actually a loop underneath. So basically, again, this is another, so this is the one like a first horizontal V stitch or V shape, and then underneath as well. So when you see the loop right under, so this is your very front loop or the third loop. So this is where you will insert your hook from the bottom up of the diagonal, like when you can see those loops right behind. So it's not the front loop like this one, but it's right underneath. So we're gonna push this V shape, this top of the stitches, we're gonna push it to the other side. So then that side will be your right side for this pattern. So I hope it makes sense. So let me just show you. So you do again yarn over a bit, because this is all in half double crochet. You insert the hook from the bottom up to the very front loop, and then you will just make your regular half double crochet. Let's do it to the second one. So now you can see when you even like spread it, then you can see nicely that loop, that very front loop, and that's where you insert your hook and make your half double crochet. Let me do a few more so then I can show you the other side, how we pushed that top V shapes or the stitches on the side when I work in the very front loop. So now when I turn it, now you can see that that V stitch is actually like out. So this is what we need. So this way, this is the second row. So every even number of the row, you will always work half double crochet in very front loop, in that third loop, and every odd number you will do it in the back of it. But then let me show you once I get there. So now let's just finish this second row in the very front loop only. Now I'm at the end, and don't forget to make it into that very last stitch. So then again you do chain one, that it's only a turning chain, it does not count as a first stitch of the row, and this is how it looks. So this is our 2 rows so far, and now let's start the third one. Alright, so now let's start with the third row, and like I mentioned is that every odd number of the rows we will be working half double crochet in the very back loop only. So now it won't be in the front, because we have to push this top V shapes into the side, right, like with this one. So it's gonna be like above each other, each row, and from now on it's gonna be always just one right side for this pattern. So let's do it. It's gonna be a little bit trickier. So now when you turn and you can see the back of the project, then you can see the loops right behind that third loop. I know that maybe more crocheters, they insert the hook in like in different place, but let me I found out that there's actually one loop that it's way easier to actually insert the hook. So not like this one right here when you can see it. Basically when you see, you can see the vertical, or yeah, very vertical V shape right here. So we will be working around that first on the right, and it's really easy to insert the hook right there. Maybe other than the first one, but let's start, because this is only chain 1, so it doesn't count as a first stitch. So we have to start right under the first stitch, which is right here. So when you see that vertical V shape right here, so I insert the hook right into this right one. It might be a little bit weird at first, but then it will be way easier, and you will make your half double crochet right there. Then you do yarn over again and do it in the next one. So again, The next stitch is right here, so underneath is this one. So again, you can see that vertical V shape, and into that, this loop, into the right loop, from the right to the left, you will insert the hook into that loop, yarn over, and pull all three. So that way, I think that it's way easier to actually make that back loop, the very back loop, and it's easier and kind of faster to do it this way. So then we push the top stitches like the V shape into the side, exactly what we did in the first row or the second row, but with the front loop only. So this is what you repeat, those 2 rows you repeat until your desired length. So every even number of the row is with the very front loop only, and every odd number of the row is the very back loop only. So you always just have to make this V-stitch like to push it on the side. So let me just finish this row, and then I'll show you how it looks and what next. Alright, so now I'm at the end. I already make my chain 1, which you will have to do for the entire pattern, but again, it counts only as a turning chain, and this is how it looks. So now you will just turn, and this is how it looks your back side. And now you will simply start with the very front loop only, as we did at the second row. So it's way easier, and this is what you repeat for the desired length. So now let me just make a few more rows so you can see the texture fully, how it actually looks. And that's everything for the camel stitch. Alright guys, so I made a few more rows, so now you can see the stitches more clearly. So now you can see the stripes, and you can see how those the V shapes are pushed to the front. This is how the back looks. So now you can see that this pattern is just the one-sided pattern. It's very stretchy. I love this. Just also it kind of looks like a knit stitch, so it's actually easy, but it makes beautiful like a projects, like let's say garments or anything, like even for the babies. And but yeah, I would say mostly for the wearables. So that's everything for today. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Feel free to see my old playlist with other stitches, and it's coming like every week a new stitch, so you can learn with me new crochet stitches. So thank you so much again for watching. Feel free to leave any feedback or comments, likes, shares. I really appreciate it, and it really means a lot to me. Alright, have a good day and happy crocheting!